Today we're going to be talking about all the problems that I've found in Davinci Resolve 20. Let's talk about it. All right, so Davinci Resolve 20 has come out pretty recently, and don't get me wrong, this update has come with some extremely useful new AI features and just other features in general. But when good things happen, problems come with it. So we're going to talk about it so that way if Blackmagic decides to see this video, they can do something about it. Also, if you watch this video, you'll be aware of it. Let's check it out. All right, so number one, I've talked about a couple of these before in some previous videos, but let's start off with the problem with the audio assistant. So if I bring in a track into the into my timeline, okay, and let's just go ahead and go to audio assistant, and let's say we're going to mix it for YouTube. So we're going to go ahead, let Davinci go through and kind of just do its thing. Okay, almost done. And now we can go ahead and play this. I'm actually going to pop on some headphones so I can see this too. So now if we go ahead and play this.
Let me talk my shit, let me talk your shit, boy. Tell us something.
Sounds great. It sounds freaking amazing. I mean, that song in general sounds amazing, but the way that Davinci mixed it, you know, it's great. So now let's talk about what the issue is. If we go ahead and bring in a sound effect later on, or another sound effect all the way down here, maybe we bring some music in on the second track all the way over here. If we come into here and, you know, we play it, let's go ahead, go to the sound effect. Shows that it's playing. I don't hear anything in my headphones. Absolutely nothing. So Davinci mixes the whole timeline, which, you know, it's got an easy fix to it, so it's not terrible, but it just kind of renders the whole timeline useless. And I don't know that there's a way around fixing this other than creating a new timeline or just mixing everything on the timeline again. So like I said, it's easy fix, but it's time consuming. Sometimes this audio assistant can take a little while if you have a lot of audio tracks on here, and you're not just playing around with one. So plus you also might want to just monitor what you're putting in here. But now we should be able to hear it, right? Just sound effect. Now we got the other song, same song. All right, so now I just want to take a quick break to where we got this music for this video. Audio.com, audio with 2 eyes, not one, 2 eyes. And they've come out with a bunch of brand new AI features, just like Davinci Resolve, which are super cool, which was super useful for finding the song for this video. I ended up using Hans AI, and I just went ahead and typed in the box, find me music like Joyner Lucas. We can't get Joyner Lucas because he's copyrighted. But Hans has got us covered and bringing us some bangers too, right? I listened to some of these and they were really good. I ended up choosing games, just jumping in here, clicking on it, and just downloading the license. It's super clean and easy, and that's just one of the features of audio that they have. All right, so if you guys need music for your videos, you know the place to go. Audio, 2 eyes. They've given me the privilege to give you guys 70% off your first year, which comes with all these AI features, the Hans AI and the Link Match AI. Super clean, super easy to use, and it just makes finding music for your videos so much freaking faster. So use the code SAVE70. That'll be in the description down below to get 70% off your first year of audio. Brings your total down from $200 to just $59. It's absolutely incredible. All right, now let's move on to problem number 2 inside Davinci Resolve 20. All right, so problem number 2, we're going to need a video clip for. This is just a video that I recorded for you guys. Doesn't really matter what it is, but we're going to use this video for the second problem. So if we jump into the Fairlight page after putting this video on the timeline, we can now set in and out points on our track. I'm just going to do the beginning and the end of the track. So I for in, O for out. And now I'm going to click over here to select our track and right click on our track and select remove silence. As you're going to see, it's going to pretty much select everything and highlight it in red. So that is that right there. Previously, before this, Davinci Resolve had a feature like this on the edit page where you can remove specific words, silences, filler words, stuff like that on the edit page, but there was no adjustments for it. So Davinci Resolve released this for the Fairlight page with some adjustments. For whatever reason, we ran into another problem in recording this video. There's silent portions that just literally aren't being clipped whatsoever here. Like you can see pretty much silence right there, pretty much silence. The waveforms are just almost entirely flat. So Davinci Resolve isn't even picking that up no matter what I set these parameters to. So that is not the issue that I was looking to address here, but let's go ahead and actually address the issue. So I went ahead and removed the silence, and now we're going to jump back into the edit page. All right, so this is going to show the issue right here. As you can see, there is no audio track in the edit page, but there's still the video track. Now, if Davinci had actually let us cut up the track and remove the silences, even though it bugged out on us right now, it would just split up a bunch of different parts right here. If you pretend that this is an audio track, let me put in an audio track here. That one's too small. If we put in an audio track, let's pretend we cut this one up. It would cut it right here, and it would cut a portion out. It would cut out a portion right here. And let's pretend those were silent bits, but then it would just leave your audio, your video track. So it doesn't really help in the video editing process so much, because then you got to manually come in here, and if it cuts up your audio track like 370,000 times, then you got to come in here and cut this, and then cut this, and then cut this, and then cut this. And that was only 2 times, but what if that's hundreds? And it probably is. If you're recording like 5-minute video, 10-minute video, an hour-long video, that can add up. So this is the second problem that I noticed in Davinci Resolve 20. Moving on to the third problem. I believe this is the final one. So what we got here is Davinci Resolve added in the brand new keyframe editor. So we come in here, bring in a text node. The keyframe editor is awesome. I have a video for that on my channel. You guys should go check that out if you haven't seen it. But let's pretend we wanted to bring in a text plus node. Text, play with this a lot. So why wouldn't we want to keyframe things on the edit page? So let's keyframe the size. Okay, and then let's come to the end of it. Let's move it up. We just have a simple animation. All right, now let's go into the keyframe editor. Oh, we're in the keyframe editor. Maybe we just don't have the right thing selected. Let's click the three dots, display parameters with keyframes. Maybe we can display all parameters. Nope. Video. Nope. Not in there. Maybe it's because we're not using the full screen version. Nothing here. All right. So the problem is we can edit settings in our keyframe editor, but we can't edit anything that's considered a fusion effect. We can edit open effects. We can't edit anything with fusion effects, which is pretty important. We use those a lot, and it's very time consuming jumping back and forth between the fusion page. So if they were able to bring that into the future version of DaVinci Resolve 20, I think that would be an awesome addition, you know, because it's just very tedious to have to jump back and forth into the fusion page in order to edit our clips, bring up the spline, click this, boom. Sometimes DaVinci lags a little bit, jump into the fusion page. So just be nice to do that all in the edit page. I think that's what the keyframe editor's for. It'd be really cool to have it all here.